Prepare to be amazed by the danger of oleander. This beautiful garden plant, known for its vibrant flowers, has a dark secret. It's highly toxic. All parts of the oleander, including its leaves, flowers, and stems, contain deadly compounds that can pose serious risks if ingested. Even small amounts can lead to severe poisoning, especially in children and pets, who are often more curious and less aware of the dangers. Symptoms of oleander poisoning can include nausea, vomiting, and in extreme cases, even death. This lovely shrub might beautify your garden, but it can easily become a silent threat if proper care isn't taken. If you have pets or little ones running around, it's essential to keep them away from this ornamental plant. So next time you admire those stunning blooms, remember the potential hazards lurking within. Ever thought about why discover the wonders of the world's largest ginkgo farm? In Sumter, South Carolina, the sprawling 500-acre ginkgo farm boasts over 1 million trees, each showcasing the stunning fan-shaped leaves that ginkgo trees are renowned for. These remarkable beings, known as living fossils, have withstood the test of time, thriving for millions of years while many other species disappeared. Visitors to this vibrant farm will uncover the diverse uses of ginkgo, whether it's in traditional medicine or tantalizing culinary dishes. The leaves, packed with antioxidants, are sought after in supplements that are thought to boost brain function and overall wellness. Beyond its impressive collection of trees, the farm emphasizes sustainable practices, ensuring that this ancient species continues to flourish for generations to come. Imagine strolling beneath a canopy of golden yellow leaves in autumn, or witnessing the vibrant green blooms in spring. With its rich tapestry of history and contributions to both science and gastronomy, isn't it time everyone made a trip to experience this extraordinary ginkgo haven? Turns out the truth is that blue whales are massive. These gentle giants of the ocean hold the title of the largest animals on Earth, and their heart is a true testament to their size. Weighing an astonishing 400 pounds, a blue whale's heart is not only heavy, but also incredibly powerful. In fact, its heartbeat can be detected from over 2 miles away. Just imagine the sound echoing through the deep blue waters of the ocean. This extraordinary capability allows them to communicate over great distances, helping them find each other in the vast ocean. Blue whales can grow up to 100 feet long, and their hearts are roughly the size of a small car. They need such a hearty organ to pump blood through their immense bodies, ensuring that every organ and muscle gets the oxygen it needs to thrive. Isn't it amazing how nature produces such remarkable creatures? Did you know about Slovenia's beer fountain in Zalek? This fascinating spot offers a refreshing twist on the traditional concept of a public fountain. In the charming town of Zalek, instead of water, various craft beers flow freely for visitors to enjoy. What makes it even more exciting is the chip-enabled mug that you can purchase, giving you the ability to pour yourself a pint straight from the taps. Imagine savoring a local brew while soaking in the festive atmosphere of this unique attraction. Beer enthusiasts and curious travelers alike flock to this fountain to experience a taste of Slovenia's vibrant brewing culture. It's not just about the beer, though. The community vibes and stunning scenery make it a memorable destination. Whether you're a local or a tourist, Zalek offers a delightful way to enjoy good company and great drinks. So, are you ready to raise a glass in this amazing town? Did you know popcorn has Native American roots? Popcorn, the crunchy snack we all love, has a fascinating history that dates back thousands of years. Native Americans were the original popcorn pioneers, discovering and using this delicious treat long before it became popular in modern cinema. They would pop the kernels over an open fire, enjoying the delightful sound and scent of the exploding kernels. Different tribes had their own ways of preparing popcorn, sometimes adding it to soups or using it in festive decorations. When settlers arrived in the Americas, they were introduced to popcorn by these indigenous peoples, and it quickly became a favorite snack across the continent. Nowadays, popcorn is a staple at movie theaters and sporting events, and it's even found in gourmet flavors. Isn't it amazing how a simple kernel can travel through history and culture? So next time you munch on popcorn, remember its incredible journey from Native American kitchens to your bowl. Have you heard of Lake Hillier's wild pink color? This stunning lake, located on Middle Island in Australia, is famous for its eye-popping hue, drawing visitors from all over the globe. But what makes this lake so uniquely beautiful? The secret lies in tiny microorganisms known as halophilic bacteria. These special bacteria thrive in the lake's salty environment, producing a bright pink pigment that gives the water its vibrant color. The pink effect is more intense during warmer months and can be seen clearly from the air, creating a breathtaking view against the surrounding green landscape and blue ocean. Despite its beauty, Lake Hillier is not just a pretty sight. It also serves as a fascinating example of how life can thrive in extreme conditions. Scientists are still studying this incredible natural wonder to understand how these organisms contribute to such vivid color. So if you're looking for a one-of-a-kind adventure or a perfect Instagram shot, Lake Hillier should definitely be on your list. Who wouldn't want to see the world's pink lake in person? Meet the massive gaur, the world's largest cattle species. This impressive Indian bison can grow more than 10 feet long and weigh as much as 2,200 pounds, making it a true giant among cattle. The gaur is not just known for its size, it's also surprisingly agile, roaming through dense tropical forests with ease. These magnificent animals have a unique appearance, sporting a muscular build and a thick, dark coat that can vary from brown to black. Interestingly, despite their enormous size, they are quite elusive and prefer to stay in groups, typically led by a dominant male. In their natural habitat, the gaur plays a crucial role in maintaining the ecosystem by grazing on a variety of vegetation, helping to keep the forest healthy. Sadly, their populations are at risk due to habitat loss and hunting. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these majestic creatures. So next time you think of cattle, remember the gaur and its remarkable strength and grace in the wild. Here's a wild fact about gift-giving in Taiwan. In Taiwan, the tradition of gift-giving is not just a social nicety. It plays a crucial role in fostering connections and demonstrating respect during social interactions. When you receive an invitation to someone's home, arriving empty-handed is simply not an option. Guests often bring thoughtful gifts such as beautifully packaged teas, locally sourced fruits, or a selection of delectable candies, all carefully chosen to reflect both the host's hospitality and the guest's appreciation. This practice transcends the physical items exchanged. It embodies the bonds of friendship and family, reinforcing a culture rich in gratitude and respect. The act of giving a gift is a wonderful way to deepen relationships, whether during festive celebrations or simple get-togethers. Moreover, this custom serves as an opportunity to share aspects of your own culture while delighting your host with unique local flavors. So if you're planning a visit to Taiwan, remember to pack a small token of your appreciation. It's more than just a gift. It's a bridge to meaningful connections. Did you know Apollo's moon landing cost over $150 billion? When NASA's Apollo program made history by landing the first humans on the moon, it didn't come cheap. The total price tag in 1973 was about $25.4 billion, which, when adjusted for inflation, leaps to a staggering $150 billion today. This massive investment reflects the ambition and technological innovation of the time. The Apollo missions weren't just about exploring new frontiers. They also spurred advancements in science and engineering that we benefit from today. Think about it. From food preservation to computer technology, many innovations stem from solving the challenges of lunar exploration. Despite being one of the most expensive undertakings in U.S. history, Apollo ignited a passion for space exploration that continues to inspire new generations. So the big question remains, was it worth it? You might be shocked to learn that engagement boosts retention. Studies show that participating actively in online courses, through quizzes, interactive discussions, and hands-on activities, can greatly improve how well we remember information. When you're engaged, your brain is more focused, making it easier to learn and recall what you've learned later. However, many learners fall into the trap of multitasking during lessons, which can be counterproductive. Think about it. Checking your phone or browsing the internet while trying to follow a lecture can lead to distractions that make it hard to grasp important concepts. Instead of retaining knowledge, multitasking often results in superficial understanding. So if you want to get the most out of your online learning experiences, it's crucial to give your full attention and interact with the content. Why not take the plunge and see how much more you can learn? Hard to believe, but Pluto lost its planet status. In 2006, the International Astronomical Union made a groundbreaking decision that changed how we view our solar system. They redefined what it means to be a planet, stating that a proper planet must clear its orbit of other debris. While Pluto orbits the Sun in a neat spherical shape just like its fellow planets, it doesn't meet this new requirement. Pluto shares its orbital zone with a host of other icy bodies in the Kuiper Belt, which makes it a bit too crowded in its neighborhood. This led to its reclassification as a dwarf planet, a term used for celestial bodies that are not quite planets but still play a significant role in the cosmos. Many people were shocked and disappointed by this change, as Pluto had been considered the 9th planet for over 70 years. So what do you think? Should Pluto still be a planet? Is it really true that pistachios can catch fire? While it might sound shocking, pistachios, along with other nuts like peanuts and walnuts, are indeed at risk of spontaneous combustion when stored in large amounts. This curious phenomenon happens primarily when nuts are improperly stored, especially in warm, humid conditions. As these nuts age, natural oils within them can break down and start to generate heat. If the temperature gets high enough, the nuts can ignite without any outside spark. Storing your nuts in cool, dry places can greatly reduce this risk. It's not just pistachios that are affected. Sunflower seeds, cashews, and Brazil nuts can also be susceptible. So the next time you store a big bag of your favorite nuts, remember to keep them safe and sound. Who knew your snack stash could pose a fire hazard? Staying aware of how to properly store nuts can not only keep your pantry safe, but also preserve their freshness and flavor. Are you ready to check your nut storage practices? Believe it or not, Socotra hosts incredible biodiversity. This remote island in the Indian Ocean is like a living museum of nature, boasting over 700 unique species that can't be found anywhere else on Earth. One of the island's most famous residents is the striking dragon's blood tree, which stands out with its bold, umbrella-like shape and red sap that has been used for centuries in traditional remedies and dyes. The landscape of Socotra is simply otherworldly, with dramatic cliffs, sandy beaches, and sprawling desert-like areas creating a stunning backdrop for its peculiar plants and animals. Many people describe visiting as stepping onto another planet. From the unique animals that call Socotra home to the striking beauty of its natural phenomena, this island is a treasure trove for scientists and adventurers alike. Isn't it fascinating how such a small island can contain such rich biodiversity? Is it really true that avocados last for centuries? Yes, it is. With proper care, avocado trees can produce fruit for an astonishing 300 years. Originally from Central and South America, these trees were cultivated long ago and were a key food source for the Aztecs. Their rich, creamy texture and impressive health benefits have made avocados a global sensation today. Packed with vitamins, healthy fats, and fiber, they can enhance everything from salads to toast, making them a favorite ingredient in countless dishes. The cultivation of avocado trees isn't just a farming venture. It's a long-lasting agricultural treasure that connects ancient traditions with modern dining. As the avocado trend continues to rise, with guacamole taking center stage at parties and cafes, it's essential to appreciate the history and longevity of these remarkable trees. So next time you enjoy an avocado, remember you're savoring a bit of history that has thrived for generations. Believe it or not, Elmer Fudd wanted to photograph Bugs Bunny. Elmer Fudd, the humorous hunter we all know, originally had a different plan when he set out to capture wildlife. Picture this. Instead of chasing bugs around with a rifle, he came to the countryside armed with a camera. His goal was to snap photos of the charming animals living there. However, things took a wild turn when Bugs, the clever rabbit, decided to play his usual pranks. One particularly mischievous encounter found Elmer nearly drowning, and in that chaotic moment, he abandoned his camera in favor of a more traditional hunting tool, a rifle. This shift not only changed the course of the story, but also solidified Bugs' status as the ultimate trickster. Isn't it fascinating how one moment can redefine a character's journey? Why exactly does discover the magic of glowing fungi in nature? Have you ever wandered through a dark forest and wished for a little light? You might be surprised to know that certain fungi can grant that wish. This extraordinary ability, known as bioluminescence, allows species like Mycena chlorophyll to emit a soft, enchanting glow that lights up their surroundings. This effect is due to a fascinating chemical reaction involving a protein called luciferin, which interacts with oxygen to produce a vivid greenish illumination. Far from being just a spectacle, this glow serves a crucial ecological purpose. It attracts insects, which play a vital role in the spreading of spores, ensuring the fungi's reproductive success. Picture yourself on a night hike. Each step reveals clusters of these luminous fungi, transforming your journey into a magical experience filled with wonder. Nature's own neon signs not only captivate our imaginations, but also illustrate the intricate interconnections within ecosystems. So the next time you find yourself in a dimly lit forest, look closely. You may just find these captivating bioluminescent gems lighting your way. Beyoncé breaks records with Grammy history in 2021. In an astonishing achievement, Beyoncé made history by becoming the female artist with the most Grammy Awards, totaling an incredible 32 wins. This monumental feat happened during the 63rd Annual Grammy Awards ceremony held on March 14, 2021. With this victory, she surpassed the previous record of 27 awards held by the talented Alison Krauss. Beyoncé's journey to this remarkable achievement showcases her talent, determination, and hard work in the music industry. Blending various genres from R&B to hip-hop, she has consistently captivated audiences with her powerful voice and dynamic performances. The groundbreaking artist has redefined what it means to be successful in the music scene, inspiring countless others along the way. This record win not only solidifies her status as a music icon, but also highlights the importance of female empowerment in the industry. So what could be next for this unstoppable force in music? Most people don't know this, but we walk a lot. On average, a person walks about 185,000 kilometers in their lifetime, which is akin to circling the Earth at the equator about 5 times. This staggering distance highlights the incredible journeys we embark on daily, whether it's strolling to work, playing with pets, or simply exploring local parks. Each step we take contributes not only to our physical health, but also allows us to connect with our environment and engage in creative thinking. Consider those childhood walks to school or the leisurely evening strolls that help us unwind after a busy day. These moments become part of a larger narrative shaped by our every footfall. Walking serves as a form of exercise, offering opportunities to reflect and clear our minds of clutter. Moreover, our feet and legs are marvels of nature, engineered for movement and stability across various terrains and environments. The next time you lace up your shoes to head out, remember the epic journey you're embarking on and cherish the countless stories waiting to unfold with each and every step. Is Japan's water truly special for everyone? Japan is famous for its pristine water sources, which boast incredible purity and unique mineral compositions that many believe enhance flavor and health benefits. From the crystal-clear streams of the Japanese Alps to the volcanic origins of spring waters, each region offers something different. Take, for example, the famous mineral-rich waters from places like Kumamoto and Hakone, celebrated not just for drinking, but also for uses in traditional Japanese cuisine, such as making tea and ramen. However, this quality comes with a price. The high demand for Japanese water, both domestically and internationally, raises its market value significantly. Bottled water brands from Japan can be quite pricey compared to sources from other countries, sparking debates about accessibility and sustainability. As consumers increasingly seek natural, high-quality products, Japan's water companies face the challenge of balancing pride in their unique heritage with the realities of economic competition. Will the world embrace this premium Japanese water, or will its affordability hold it back? What if I told you Romans used urine to bleach flour? This curious practice may sound shocking today, but it reveals how innovative ancient Romans were when it came to food preparation. In their pursuit of white, fluffy flour for baking, They discovered that urine contained ammonia, a potent bleaching agent. By soaking wheat in this liquid, they could lighten the flour's color before grinding it into powder. While it might make your eyebrows raise now, this method shows the lengths people would go to enhance the appearance of their food in antiquity. It was not just about taste. Visual appeal played a significant role too. Ancient Romans valued aesthetics in their meals, believing that white flour signified quality and refinement. So the next time you enjoy a slice of bread, remember that culinary creativity has deep historical roots, even if it involves something as unexpected as urine. Guess what really drives the Statue of Liberty's rays? Each ray on Lady Liberty's crown symbolizes one of the 7 continents, showcasing not just a beacon of freedom, but also a tribute to global unity. Measuring approximately 9 feet long and weighing around 150 pounds each, these magnificent rays reflect the strength and diversity of nations worldwide. When you gaze at this iconic statue, you don't merely see a colossal landmark. You appreciate a rich tapestry of cultures coming together. Designed by French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi and unveiled in 1886, the statue has stood proudly on Liberty Island in New York Harbor, greeting immigrants and tourists with open arms. Bartholdi envisioned the statue as a representation of enlightenment, heralding hope and freedom for all. As you take in the sight of the statue, remember that each ray connects to regions like Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, South America, Australia, and Antarctica, symbolizing the dream of unity across the globe. Isn't it remarkable how a singular monument can embody such vast and varied cultures? Did you know that Thailand has unique clothing laws? In Thailand, it's a legal requirement for people to wear underwear when they step outside their homes. This unusual rule, which might surprise many, is rooted in cultural beliefs about decency and respect. The law aims to encourage modesty and promote appropriate dress in public spaces. While it might sound strange to some, this requirement reflects how different cultures have their own norms regarding clothing. You won't find hefty fines for this oversight, but the law highlights the importance placed on public decorum in Thai society. So, next time you're packing for a trip to Thailand, remember to include not just your clothes, but also your underwear. It's a lighthearted reflection of how cultural differences shape our experiences. Isn't it fascinating how laws vary from one country to another? Let's explore how augmented reality is changing surgery. Surgical augmented reality, AR, is revolutionizing the way surgeons operate by projecting 3D models of the human body directly into the operating room. Imagine a surgeon equipped with special glasses seeing a detailed digital replica of a patient's anatomy right alongside their physical body. This incredible technology merges medical scans with digital precision, effectively helping doctors visualize structures that might otherwise be hidden. For instance, during a complex procedure, AR can reveal crucial information about blood vessels, nerves, and organs in real time, guiding surgeons with millimeter accuracy. This not only enhances their ability to perform delicate surgeries, but also minimizes the risk of mistakes. As AR technology continues to improve, it could lead to safer operations and faster recovery times for patients. The possibilities seem endless. Could we one day see a world where AR becomes standard in every operating room? Imagine the lives it could save. Did you know Antarctica is the coldest place on Earth? This icy continent reached a staggering record low of -128.6 degrees Fahrenheit at Vostok Station in 1983. Such extreme temperatures are hard to imagine, especially since Antarctica remains below freezing even in the summer months. Imagine a place where the sun barely warms the ground and the winds can chill you to the bone. Vostok Station, located near the Earth's southern pole, is a key scientific research site, helping scientists understand climate change and Earth's history. Despite its harsh conditions, Antarctica is home to unique wildlife, including hardy penguins and seals that thrive in this frozen habitat. The extreme cold and isolation make it a challenging but fascinating environment, reminding us how diverse our planet can be. Have you ever thought about how life survives in such conditions? Most people don't know this, but irons can grill sandwiches. In a fun twist on dorm life cooking, some creative students have discovered that clothing irons make surprisingly good sandwich grills. When space is limited and kitchen appliances are scarce, these inventive residents use their irons to transform simple ingredients into tasty meals. Picture this. A standard iron gets plugged in, preheated, and then pressed down on a sandwich filled with cheese, meats, and veggies, sizzling away. Not only does this method allow for quick meals, but it also sparks a sense of camaraderie as friends gather around to share tips and favorite fillings. This innovative cooking hack showcases the resourcefulness of students who find ways to enjoy homemade meals without needing a full kitchen. Have you ever thought of using an iron for cooking? It's a perfect example of thinking outside the box. Is it really true that Rhode Island loves its red chicken? You bet! The Rhode Island red chicken is a true symbol of the small state, first bred back in 1854. It was essential in shaping the poultry industry in America, thanks to its tough nature and incredible egg-laying abilities. In fact, these chickens are so productive that they played a key role in making poultry farming a significant part of American agriculture. Not surprisingly, their importance was recognized when they were named the official state bird of Rhode Island in 1954. The Rhode Island Red isn't just a pretty bird. It's a hard-working layer and a resilient creature that thrives in many conditions. Plus, they're friendly and adaptable, making them popular among both farmers and backyard chicken enthusiasts. So next time you think of Rhode Island, remember that this pint-sized powerhouse has earned its place in poultry history. Did you know that Japan's population is enormous? With around 125 million people, Japan stands as one of the most populous countries in the world. This large population is interesting because it exists within a relatively small land area, making Japan one of the most densely populated nations too. Tokyo, the capital city, is a bustling metropolis that houses over 14 million residents, making it one of the largest cities globally. Japan's population comprises a mix of rich traditions and modern influences, contributing to a vibrant culture that resonates worldwide. However, Japan is also facing challenges as its aging population increases and birth rates continue to decline, leading to concerns about future workforce sustainability. How will Japan balance these demographic shifts while keeping its unique culture alive? The answers could provide valuable lessons for other countries experiencing similar changes. Can you believe bees fly higher than Everest? It sounds unbelievable, but honeybees have been spotted soaring at astonishing altitudes of over 29,000 feet. That's higher than the summit of Mount Everest, which stands at 29,032 feet. These tiny powerhouses are not only remarkable for their pollination skills, but also for their incredible flying abilities. Scientists believe that their ability to adapt to low air pressure and thin oxygen at such heights enables them to forage for food in unexpected places. These high-altitude flights might give bees access to diverse floral resources, allowing them to thrive in various environments. Observing bees at such extreme heights challenges our understanding of their capabilities. It shows just how resilient and versatile these creatures truly are. The next time you see a bee buzzing around, remember that it's not just a garden helper, but also an extreme adventurer. How many other amazing abilities do these little insects have? What if I told you about Singapore's float at Marina Bay? This incredible multi-purpose stadium is located right in the heart of the Marina Bay area, making it one of the most iconic venues in Singapore City. Opened in 2010, the float is known for hosting various events, from thrilling concerts to international sports competitions. What sets it apart is its unique design. It's the world's largest floating stage. Imagine watching a spectacular performance as you feel the gentle waves beneath you. The stadium has the capacity to hold up to 30,000 spectators, making it a bustling hub during major events like the Nation Day Parade, a grand showcase of Singapore's culture and pride. Additionally, it is surrounded by stunning views of the city's skyline, adding a mesmerizing backdrop to any event. Whether you're a sports fan or a music lover, the float at Marina Bay offers an unforgettable experience. Have you ever thought about what it's like to see an event from a floating stadium? Get ready to explore Mars' biggest dust storm ever. This monumental event enveloped the entire planet, creating a colossal spectacle that captivated scientists and space enthusiasts alike. NASA recorded this unprecedented dust storm, which lasted for weeks, rendering the Martian atmosphere hazy and obscured. The swirling dust particles rose high into the air, completely surrounding the planet and significantly lowering the amount of sunlight reaching the surface. As a result, NASA's rovers, including Curiosity and Opportunity, were forced to pause their missions, unable to recharge their solar panels amidst the chaos. Scientists used this opportunity to study the storm's impact on Martian weather patterns and how such events shape the planet's environment. The dust storm is a reminder of how dynamic and unpredictable our neighboring planet can be. Such massive storms, while challenging, also provide vital insights into Mars' climate and atmospheric conditions. So, what do you think the implications are for future missions to Mars? Meet the Dylanators, Dylan Doza's passionate fan club. These dedicated fans have created a vibrant community that follows Dylan's journey through music and social media. Dylan, a rising star known for his catchy tunes, captivates listeners with his unique sound and engaging personality. The Dylanators support him by sharing his music, attending his concerts, and participating in online fan events. They come together to celebrate not just his achievements, but also to create a sense of belonging among fans. With their enthusiastic posts and creative fan art, you can feel their hype and energy surrounding Dylan's projects. This fandom is more than just admiration. It's about building friendships and sharing a love for music. So if you haven't yet heard of the Dylanators, check out their vibrant community and see what all the excitement is about. Believe it or not, everyday items can be dangerous. When we're multitasking or lost in thought, we might not realize how careless we've become with the objects around us. Whether it's a hot cup of coffee, a sharp kitchen knife, or even a simple pen, mishandling these items can lead to unexpected accidents. For instance, spilling hot liquid can cause burns, and a slip with a knife can result in cuts. Studies show that our minds often wander when we juggle multiple tasks, making us less aware of our surroundings. In fact, focusing on just one thing at a time can help prevent these small mishaps. So next time you're rushing or distracted, remember to slow down and pay attention. Your safety is worth it. It's all too easy to overlook these simple yet significant details in our daily lives. By practicing mindful habits, like being present and careful, we can reduce the chances of accidents and keep ourselves and those around us safe. What changes can you make to stay safe with everyday items? Hedgehog cafes are a cute twist in Tokyo. Imagine sipping your favorite drink while tiny hedgehogs waddle around you. At these unique cafes, visitors can interact with these charming creatures and learn all about them. This fascinating concept blends Japan's love for themed cafes with a chance to connect with animals in a safe and welcoming environment. When you visit, you can pet the hedgehogs, watch them scurry, and even feed them special snacks. Each cafe takes great care to ensure the hedgehogs are well looked after, providing them with comfortable housing and proper nutrition. Staff members are usually knowledgeable about the animals, offering insights into hedgehog behavior and the best ways to care for them. It's not just about cuddling, it's also an educational experience. These cafes have become incredibly popular, attracting locals and tourists eager for an adorable encounter. So, if you find yourself in Tokyo, don't miss out on this one-of-a-kind experience. Who knew you could enjoy coffee and hedgehogs at the same time? Here's what actually happens when chimpanzees drink alcohol. In the forests of West Africa, wild chimpanzees engage in a fascinating behavior that closely mirrors our human love for a good drink. These clever primates have been spotted consuming fermented palm sap, a natural form of alcohol that can give them a light buzz. Using chewed leaves as sponges, they soak up the sweet, frothy liquid and often return to the same trees, knowing exactly where to find their favorite sips. This behavior not only highlights their intelligence but also raises questions about the social dynamics at play. Are chimpanzees enjoying these drinks together? Do they experience similar effects like humans do after a few drinks? Since they can sometimes show signs of mild intoxication, it seems they might indulge not just for hydration, but for a little fun too. It's a remarkable example of how closely related we are to our primate cousins. Ever thought about Eisenhower's role in two world wars? Dwight D. Eisenhower is a fascinating figure in American history, serving in both World War I and World War II. During World War I, he was a young Army officer who gained valuable experience, but it was in World War II that he truly made his mark. As the supreme commander of Allied forces in Europe, Eisenhower was responsible for planning and executing major operations, including the famous D-Day invasion of Normandy on June 6, 1944. His leadership and strategic thinking were pivotal in coordinating troops from multiple nations, fostering unity among forces that included Americans, British, Canadians, and others. Eisenhower's ability to manage diverse personalities and maintain morale played a crucial role in the Allies' success. After the war, he went on to become the 34th President of the United States, shaping post-war America as he dealt with the challenges of the Cold War and initiated significant domestic policies. His legacy, marked by both military and political achievements, continues to influence today's world. Did you know that galaxies can merge peacefully? The Milky Way and Andromeda, two massive galaxies, each have hundreds of billions of stars. Although they are on a collision course, the vast distances between individual stars make it incredibly unlikely for any of them to actually collide. Instead, as these galaxies draw closer, their gravitational forces will interact and reshape them into a new, larger galaxy. This magnificent cosmic dance will take billions of years, slowly altering their structures and triggering the formation of new stars. The merger will also create a fascinating tapestry of cosmic phenomena, including tidal tails and bursts of star formation. This process is a natural occurrence in the universe, showing us how dynamic and ever-changing our cosmic surroundings are. Could you imagine witnessing such an astronomical transformation from Earth? Prepare to be amazed by Olympic divers. Have you ever wondered what goes on during those breathtaking dives at the Olympics? It's not just about the incredible heights or elegant flips. Olympic divers experience intense muscular tension as they soar through the air. This tension can lead to some pretty funny facial expressions, as their bodies are working hard to execute perfect form. These moments are often caught by cameras, resulting in a delightful mix of artistry and raw strength. Each dive requires extreme focus and precision, which can make for some hilarious snapshots when a diver's concentration shows on their faces. So the next time you watch the diving events, keep an eye out for those unexpected facial expressions. They highlight the immense pressure these athletes face while performing their gravity-defying routines. Isn't it fascinating how intensity can lead to both beauty and humor? Can technology really change camel racing in Qatar? Camel racing in the Middle East has taken a futuristic turn, especially in Qatar, where robots are now the star jockeys. This might sound unbelievable, but it's true. These small androids, designed with high-tech features, ride alongside camels during the races, ensuring that owners can communicate directly with their animals from a distance. The use of robots not only makes the racing event more exciting, but it also allows for greater fairness and safety. In the past, human jockeys, often young children, faced serious risks in this sport. Now, with these small robotic riders, camels receive commands without the inherent dangers to human participants. The technology helps enhance the performance of these well-trained camels, as the jockeys can direct them more effectively throughout the race. As camel racing evolves, this blend of tradition and innovation showcases how cultures can adapt to modern advancements while celebrating their rich heritage. Isn't it fascinating to see how tradition meets technology in such unique ways? Ever thought about why spaghetti is so special? In Italy, spaghetti isn't just a meal, it's a treasure. This beloved dish often features flavors linked to the sea, showcasing Italy's rich coastal culture. Imagine twirling long strands of pasta coated in a tangy tomato sauce, perhaps with delightful seafood like shrimp or clams mixed in. The sea's bounty inspires many beloved spaghetti recipes, making it a dish that brings together land and ocean. Italians have mastered the art of balancing flavors, creating a perfect harmony between the pasta and its toppings. Spaghetti also plays a crucial role in family gatherings and festive occasions, symbolizing togetherness and shared meals. In every bite, you can taste history, tradition, and the passion that Italians have for their food. So next time you enjoy a plate of spaghetti, remember that you're savoring a cultural icon with roots deep in Italian heritage. Ready to try some? Did you know Alabama tops the charts in faith? This southern state leads the U.S. with an impressive 86% of its population identifying as Christian. Among them, nearly half, about 49%, are evangelical Protestants. This strong religious presence shapes everyday life in Alabama, as faith plays a vital role in culture, politics, and community traditions. For instance, you'll find that many local events are deeply rooted in religious customs, from weekend church services to holiday celebrations that echo Christian beliefs. Furthermore, the influence of faith extends into politics, where many leaders often seek guidance from their religious values when making decisions. This intertwining of faith and community fosters a unique environment where traditions are cherished, and social events often reflect shared beliefs. Interestingly, Alabama's strong religious identity also impacts how residents view social issues, prioritize family life, and engage in community service. So whether you're exploring Alabama's vibrant cities or its charming small towns, the emphasis on faith is evident in the smiles of its people and the warmth of its gatherings. Hard to believe, but donuts can cost $11. Yes, the Big Apple donut from Krispy Kreme in New York has earned the title of the most expensive donut in the world. This unique treat is not just any ordinary donut. It features a luscious apple glaze that gives it a rich, fruity flavor. Inside, you'll find a creamy filling that adds a delightful twist to each bite. What sets this donut apart even more is its creative presentation, topped with a crunchy pretzel stick and a charming green custard leaf that makes it look as good as it tastes. Visitors to the Big Apple are flocking to try this extravagant dessert, making it a must-have experience for both food lovers and curious tourists. Who knew that a donut could be both a treat and a work of art? If you ever find yourself in New York, this sugary masterpiece is definitely worth tasting. Why exactly does Merida cable car soar so high? This sensational ride in Venezuela proudly holds the title of the world's highest cable car, ascending to a jaw-dropping 1,733 feet above sea level. Stretching about 7.7 miles, the Merida cable car takes you on a remarkable journey through the breathtaking Andes Mountains. As you glide through the air, you'll be treated to stunning panoramic views of lush valleys, steep cliffs, and vibrant greenery, a visual feast that feels like something out of a movie. Built to connect the city of Merida to the Pico Espejo, this cable car isn't just about the thrill. It plays a significant role in tourism, adventure, and access to nature. If you're an outdoor enthusiast, once you reach the top, you'll find a wealth of activities waiting for you, like hiking and exploring. So, whether you're looking for an adrenaline rush or simply want to gaze at the beauty of the Andes, the Merida cable car promises an unforgettable experience that leaves you questioning how something so magnificent could exist. Surprisingly, Muhammad connects deeply with the seasons. This remarkable connection highlights how the name Muhammad embodies a rich tapestry of meaning and cultural significance across different seasons. In various traditions, the essence of Muhammad is celebrated in each season through festivals, rituals, and reflections. For example, in spring, the blossoming of flowers symbolizes new beginnings and hope, aligning with the themes of renewal often associated with Muhammad's teachings. Summer brings warmth and light, reminding believers of his role as a guiding figure during life's brightest moments. As autumn arrives, the falling leaves lead us to ponder change and gratitude, both key aspects emphasized in Muhammad's messages. Finally, winter's chill encourages introspection and charity, echoing the compassion Muhammad modeled in his life. This unique perspective on the seasons invites us to explore the deeper meanings behind the name Muhammad and its relevance throughout the year. Prepare to be amazed by 228 jumps in seconds. A young man recently achieved an incredible feat by completing 228 jumps in just about 2.30 seconds. setting a new record that has everyone talking. It's hard to grasp how someone can jump so many times in such a short span, but this remarkable performance showcases not just stamina, but also extraordinary coordination and agility. Picture it, the rapid rhythm of his feet hitting the ground, each leap pushing him into the air with precision. Achievements like these inspire all of us to challenge our limits, showing that with practice and dedication, we can accomplish things that seem almost impossible. Athletes train for years to master their skills, and moments like this spark excitement and curiosity around what's possible in sports. What other records could be broken by determined individuals? Hard to believe, but it's the Zunzuan Basin, the farthest point from any open sea on Earth. This unique spot is 1,745 miles away from the nearest coastline, making it a fascinating geographical oddity known as the Pole of Inaccessibility. Situated deep within the landmass of China, the basin is surrounded by mountains and forests, creating a remote and tranquil environment. Many people might find it surprising that such a location exists, far from the coastlines where most of us live. The Zunzuan Basin highlights how diverse our planet can be, with places that feel worlds away from the bustling shores. Imagine being so far inland that the sound of waves is merely a dream. This hidden gem is a reminder of Earth's vast landscapes and the mysteries they hold, waiting for adventurous spirits to explore. How many of us have ventured to a place this distant? Can you believe the Netherlands imports criminals for jails? This surprising practice stems from the country's remarkable safety record, which has led to a unique situation: fewer homegrown offenders. Since 2014, the Netherlands has closed down 23 prisons due to a dramatic drop in crime rates. This decline means there aren't enough local criminals to fill the cells available, prompting the government to look abroad for solutions. In a bid to maintain prison operations and keep the justice system running efficiently, the country has turned to other nations, bringing in inmates to serve time for their crimes. These imported prisoners often come from countries with higher crime rates, showcasing the stark contrast in safety levels. This strategy not only helps manage prison populations, but also highlights how effectively the Netherlands has tackled crime through social programs and community engagement. Is this an innovative way to handle a declining prison population? What if I told you about Olympus Mons? This incredible giant is the largest volcano in our entire solar system. Located on the Martian landscape, Olympus Mons stands a staggering 21 kilometers, or 13 miles tall, which is nearly 3 times the height of Mount Everest. To put its size into perspective, this volcano spans 600 kilometers, about 373 miles in diameter, making it roughly the same width as the entire state of Arizona. Imagine such an enormous structure towering over the Martian surface, its sheer scale challenging our understanding of planetary geology. Olympus Mons formed through countless eruptions over millions of years, with lava flows that spread far and wide, creating the colossal shield shape we see today. Scientists believe that its size is due in part to the lack of tectonic plate movement on Mars, allowing magma to accumulate without interruption. This fascinating feature not only showcases the power of volcanic activity, but also raises questions about past geological processes on our neighboring planet. Could it hold clues to Mars's volcanic history? Here's a wild fact about Africa's live streams. This unique website invites you to watch live video feeds of wild animals roaming freely in protected areas of southern Africa. Imagine being able to see elephants, lions, and zebras in their natural habitat from the comfort of your own home. With just a click, you can immerse yourself in the vibrant ecosystems of places like Kruger National Park or Etosha National Park. It's an amazing way to connect with wildlife, learn about their behaviors, and appreciate the beauty of nature. Plus, you can do this all day or night, whenever the animals are out and about. This kind of experience not only entertains, but also raises awareness about conservation efforts in these regions. So why not grab a cozy spot, log in, and experience the thrill of a Southern Africa safari without even packing a suitcase? Believe it or not, beer goggles are real. Researchers have created actual goggles designed to mimic the blurry, distorted vision that comes from drinking alcohol. These innovative goggles use special distortion lenses that make nearby objects appear much farther away, cleverly simulating the effects of being tipsy. The goal isn't just to entertain, they aim to raise awareness about the dangers of drunk driving and the impact of alcohol on vision. By providing a hands-on experience, these goggles help people understand how difficult it can be to judge distances and navigate safely after drinking. It's a fun and engaging way to get the message across, sparking conversations about responsible drinking. So next time you think about drinking, consider how those beer goggles could cloud your vision and your judgment. What lessons could we learn from this humorous twist? This might surprise you. Earth was once a giant snowball. About 650 to 800 million years ago, our planet experienced an incredible event known as Snowball Earth, where much of its surface, including the oceans, became completely frozen. Imagine a world where ice stretched from pole to pole, even covering tropical regions. Scientists discovered glacial deposits in these warm areas, which hints that massive ice sheets reshaped the planet's climate. The theory suggests that temperatures dropped so low that the ice started reflecting sunlight, cooling the planet even more. This cycle created a self-sustaining freeze that lasted for millions of years. It's fascinating to think how extreme changes in Earth's climate allowed life to adapt and evolve later on, paving the way for the rich biodiversity we see today. How did life manage to survive such a chilling era? Here's a wild fact about Tintin in Belgium. Tintin, the intrepid young reporter created by Hergé, isn't just a beloved comic character. He's a significant cultural icon in Belgium. First appearing in the late 1920s, Tintin has become a symbol of exploration, adventure, and the quest for truth. As readers follow Tintin and his trusty dog Snowy on thrilling escapades across the globe, they encounter diverse cultures and challenges, all while learning about friendship and bravery. Tintin's influence extends beyond the pages of comic books. Exhibitions celebrating his adventures often attract thousands of fans each year. Museums even display original artwork, enticing both locals and tourists to engage with the comic's rich history. In Belgium, you'll find Tintin merchandise, themed cafes, and even life-size statues, making him a vital part of the country's identity. Hergé's meticulous storytelling and illustrations have inspired generations, encouraging curiosity and a love for learning. So next time you think of travel and adventure, remember how Tintin represents the spirit of Belgium? Guess what really drives a Nile crocodile's power? The Nile crocodile wields an astonishing jaw-crushing bite force of 5,000 RSI. This incredible strength makes it one of the most formidable predators on the planet, easily surpassing the bite force of humans, which is only about 162 psi. To put that into perspective, even the fearsome great white shark, known for its powerful jaws, has a bite force of around 4,000 psi. This means the Nile crocodile can easily crush bones and grip its prey with unimaginable strength. With its long, muscular jaws designed for snapping shut with ferocity, this creature has adapted perfectly for a life spent lurking in the waters of Africa. As an apex predator, it plays a vital role in maintaining the balance of its ecosystem. So the next time you hear about a crocodile, remember its jaw power makes it a true force of nature. Is it really true that machines can think like us? Artificial intelligence, or AI, is reshaping our world in fascinating ways. It refers to computer systems designed to tackle tasks that would normally need human smarts, such as learning new information, solving problems, and understanding language. Imagine a machine that can learn from experience, recognize voices, or even chat with you. AI systems achieve this by using complex algorithms and impressive amounts of data to find patterns and make decisions. These technologies are not just cool gadgets. They are changing how we work, communicate, and connect with each other. From smart assistants on our phones to advanced robots in factories, AI is becoming a part of our daily lives, enhancing efficiency and opening doors to new possibilities. But as we embrace this intelligent technology, we also need to consider the ethical questions it raises. How much should we rely on machines to think for us? Can you imagine that iconic fearless girl stands tall? This remarkable sculpture, crafted by artist Kristen Visbal, has become a symbol of strength and gender equality since its installation in front of the renowned Wall Street Bull in 2017. The fearless girl, with her hands confidently resting on her hips, faces the imposing bull, representing determination in the pursuit of equality. Initially intended as a temporary installation, her powerful presence resonated with many, sparking conversations about women's empowerment in the workplace and beyond. As more people visited, the artwork caught the attention of lawmakers and advocates who recognized its significance. It wasn't long before the fearless girl was designated a permanent fixture, inspiring individuals to challenge societal norms. She stands not just as a beautiful piece of art, but as a rallying cry for future generations to continue fighting for gender equality. What message do you take from her brave stance? Believe it or not, Los Angeles had a long name. The bustling city of Los Angeles we know today was originally called El Pueblo de Nuestra Señora la Reina de Los Ángeles de Porciúncula. This name translates to the town of Our Lady, the Queen of Angels of Porciúncula, and reflects the rich Spanish heritage of the area. Founded in 1781, the settlement was named to honor the Virgin Mary, showcasing the deep religious roots among early settlers. Over time, as the population grew and the city expanded, locals found it simpler to shorten the name to Los Angeles, which means the angels in Spanish. This change also mirrored the evolving identity of the city, from a quaint pueblo to one of the largest and most vibrant cities in the United States. So next time you're in LA, remember its lengthy origins. Can you imagine calling it by its full name? Why were treadmills used as punishment for prisoners? It might surprise you to learn that treadmills were not always about fitness and cardio workouts. In fact, they originated as a form of punishment in Old England. Back in the 19th century, these machines were designed for hard labor. Prisoners were forced to walk on large, rotating wheels, enduring hours of tedious effort. This practice was meant to keep them from becoming idle and serve as a deterrent against crime. Instead of enjoying the benefits of exercise, inmates underwent exhausting sessions that left them physically drained. Ironically, the very device intended to punish has transformed into a popular piece of gym equipment today, helping people improve their health and stamina. It's fascinating to think that something once seen as a tool of oppression is now associated with personal fitness. How did we get from punishment to workout trend? You might be shocked to learn that the biggest arcade machine exists. Towering at over 13 feet tall and nearly 6.5 feet wide, this colossal arcade wonder is located in the Tor outlet in Zaragoza, Spain. Since its installation in December 2021, it has rapidly become a must-see attraction for both locals and tourists alike. Imagine walking into the store and being greeted by a life-size game machine that looks like it stepped straight out of your favorite childhood arcade. Visitors of all ages flock to this giant, eager to snap photos and relive nostalgic memories while trying their luck at classic games. The machine's massive presence captivates onlookers, and its colorful design makes it a vibrant addition to the retail space. Whether you're an old-school gamer or just curious about this giant marvel, a visit to the Tor outlet could be a fun experience you won't want to miss. Believe it or not, the handpan is magical. This extraordinary musical instrument was born in 2000, thanks to the creativity of Swiss inventors Felix Rohner and Sabina Scherer. Crafted from steel, the handpan features a captivating UFO-like design with multiple tuned areas that produce a rich and warm tone. Its sound is so soothing that many people have embraced it for ambient and meditative music, making it a favorite in wellness spaces around the world. Imagine sitting in a serene environment, deep in thought, as the gentle melodies of the handpan wash over you, helping you relax and find your inner peace. As a relatively new instrument, the handpan has quickly gained a devoted following among musicians and enthusiasts alike. Whether played passionately or lightly tapped, it creates an enchanting auditory experience that captivates the listener. Have you had the chance to hear one in person? Did you know your mouth is a mini ecosystem? Our mouths are home to about 700 different species of bacteria, creating a bustling community that plays a vital role in keeping our teeth and gums healthy. This diverse microbiome isn't just a collection of germs. Many of these bacteria help break down food and protect our bodies from harmful invaders. Maintaining a balance in this microscopic world is crucial because when harmful bacteria outnumber the good ones, it can lead to dental issues like cavities and gum disease. Regular brushing, flossing, and dental checkups help keep this ecosystem thriving. It's fascinating to think that these tiny organisms are doing so much work every day, often without us realizing it. By taking care of our mouths, we not only promote oral health, but also support our overall well-being. So next time you brush your teeth, remember you're not just cleaning, you're also nurturing a vibrant community right in your own mouth. Most people don't know this, but communication barriers exist, especially in diverse regions like Indonesia. This beautiful archipelago is home to over 17,000 islands and boasts more than 300 ethnic groups, each with its own unique language and culture. With such diversity, understanding one another can be a significant challenge. Miscommunication often arises because people might not share a common language or may interpret words and gestures differently based on their cultural backgrounds. For instance, what is polite in one culture might seem rude in another. To foster better relationships and deeper connections, it's essential to bridge these gaps through patience and a willingness to learn about each other's differences. As globalization tightens its grip, can we really afford to let communication barriers continue to divide us? Did you know bowler hats started as safety gear? In the mid-19th century, the bowler hat was created to protect horseback riders from low-hanging branches while they rode through the countryside. Originally designed by hatmakers Edward and Thomas Bowlers, this sturdy headgear proved useful for ensuring riders didn't get bumped on the head during their travels. However, as time passed, its practical origins transformed into a fashionable statement. The bowler hat became a staple for British businessmen and cultural icons, with its rounded crown and narrow brim appealing to those wanting to exhibit sophistication. People began to associate the bowler hat with social status, and it soon became a symbol of the urban gentleman. Its status was even solidified in popular culture, often spotted on characters in films and literature, lending a sense of class or eccentricity. Today, while not worn for its original purpose, the bowler hat continues to represent a unique blend of history and style. Isn't it fascinating how something so functional can evolve into a fashion icon? Here's a wild fact about Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is famous not only for his powerful physique, but also for his incredible transition from professional wrestling to acting. After capturing the hearts of millions in the WWE ring, he leveraged his charisma into a successful Hollywood career. Johnson gained immense popularity through his roles in the Fast and Furious franchise, where his larger-than-life personality shines. He became a household name and one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood, starring in both thrilling action movies and family-friendly films. His ability to connect with audiences, whether through humor or intense action scenes, has endeared him to fans of all ages. Beyond just his film career, Johnson's inspiring journey demonstrates how hard work and perseverance can lead to success. From wrestling superstar to Hollywood icon, he proves there's no limit to what you can achieve. What other surprising talents might he have? Believe it or not, a Bentley was buried in Brazil. In 2013, Brazilian playboy Chicano Scarpe shocked many by announcing he would bury his luxury car, a stunning Bentley, in a stunt reminiscent of ancient pharaohs. At first, people were outraged, thinking it was an extravagant waste. However, the buried Bentley wasn't just a quirky publicity stunt. It was actually part of a clever campaign promoting organ donation. This surprising twist highlighted how we often take valuable things for granted, urging people to consider donating their organs to save lives. Just like the pharaohs who buried treasures for the afterlife, this campaign aimed to show that valuable assets should be shared to help others. With this bold act, Chicano sparked a meaningful conversation about the importance of organ donation, reminding everyone of its potential to make a real difference in people's lives. Isn't it fascinating how one outrageous act can lead to so much awareness? Did you know that Houdin's statue of George Washington exists? This incredible work of art, crafted by the talented sculptor John Antoine Houdin, stands prominently in Virginia's state capitol. Completed and installed in 1706, this lifelike statue showcases Washington in his Revolutionary War uniform, symbolizing the bravery and leadership of the United States' first president. Houdin's dedication to detail is evident in the statue's realistic features, drawing visitors from all over to appreciate its artistry and historical importance. Beyond being just a statue, it represents Virginia's rich ties to the Founding Fathers and the foundational moments of American history. As you gaze at Washington's poised stance, you can't help but feel the weight of the past and the significance of the decisions that shaped a nation. Isn't it remarkable how a single piece of art can connect us so deeply to our history? Here's a wild fact about coin ridges. Did you know that the number of ridges on U.S. coins varies significantly? A dime has 118 ridges on its edge, which might seem like a small detail, but it plays a crucial role in how coins feel and function. Interestingly, a quarter has one more ridge than a dime, totaling 119. If you think that's surprising, wait until you hear about the half dollar, which features 150 ridges. But the real standout is the dollar coin, boasting an impressive 198 ridges. These little grooves, or ridges known as reading, help prevent counterfeiting and make it easier for folks to identify the coins just by touch. Coin collectors and casual users alike appreciate these fine details, proving that even the smallest features add up to a unique experience with our currency. Ever noticed those ridges before? Prepare to be amazed by your voice's power. Imagine yelling nonstop for 8 years, 7 months, and 6 days. You'd think that would create a lot of noise, right? Surprisingly, even with that constant shout, you'd only produce enough sound energy to heat a single cup of coffee. Sound is a fascinating phenomenon. It travels through vibrations in the air, which carry energy. However, human voices, despite their intensity, are not very efficient at generating heat. The energy produced by yelling is minimal compared to other sources, such as electrical appliances. Just think, your loudest shouts, powerful as they may feel, don't pack much of a thermal punch. It puts into perspective how we might take the volume and energy of our voices for granted. So next time you scream in excitement or frustration, remember the incredible balance between energy and effort. Unbelievable secret. Silk production lasted 3,000 years. For more than 3 millennia, the intricate process of making silk cloth remained a closely guarded secret in China, captivating the world with its luxury and beauty. The process began in ancient times when silkworms were cultivated for their precious cocoons. Farmers learned to carefully unwind these cocoons to extract fine silk threads. Through generations, they developed specialized techniques to improve the quality and appearance of silk. The Chinese kept the secret tightly under wraps, as silk became a symbol of wealth and sophistication. In fact, it was so valuable that it often served as currency and was traded along the Silk Road, connecting China to distant lands, including Europe and the Middle East. It wasn't until around the 6th century that these secrets began to seep out, thanks to daring spies who smuggled silkworm eggs out of China. Today, silk remains a prized material, celebrated not just for its luxurious feel, but also for its rich history. Isn't it fascinating how a simple insect could change the course of trade and fashion? Is it really true that astronauts grow veggies in space? On the Chinese space station Tiangong, astronauts have achieved a remarkable feat. They've successfully grown and harvested vegetables like lettuce, cherry tomatoes, and green onions. This incredible process uses a soil-free method known as hydroponics, where plants thrive in a nutrient-rich water solution instead of traditional soil. This innovation not only provides fresh food for astronauts, but also opens up exciting possibilities for sustainable living in space. Imagine enjoying a crisp salad or a juicy cherry tomato while floating in orbit. Growing food in space is vital for long-term missions, especially as humanity looks toward exploring Mars and beyond. By mastering hydroponics, scientists are not only enhancing the well-being of astronauts, but also paving the way for future space colonization. As these efforts continue, who knows? We might see home gardens and space stations in the not-so-distant future. Why did treks roam with modern humans? The truth is more mind-blowing than we think. The mighty Tyrannosaurus rex lived around 68 to 66 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period, which seems incredibly distant. However, what's truly fascinating is that T-Rex existed much closer in time to us than it did to the Stegosaurus, who roamed the Earth around 150 million years ago. This means that while the T-Rex was tearing through its environment just a few million years before the extinction event that wiped out the dinosaurs, the Stegosaurus had long disappeared. It's a stark reminder of how evolution and extinction shape our planet's history. So the next time you picture the age of dinosaurs, remember that the T-Rex and modern humans share a much more recent timeline than the ancient Stegosaurus. Isn't it amazing how our world is full of unexpected connections? You might be shocked to learn that snakes and birds are connected. It turns out that snake skulls and bird beaks share a fascinating evolutionary link, tracing back to a common ancient reptilian ancestor. This remarkable connection highlights how nature can lead to incredibly diverse adaptations from a single source. For instance, while a snake's skull is designed to consume prey, like whole eggs, birds have evolved beaks that enable them to excrete waste mid-flight. This difference in function showcases the incredible variety of forms and uses that can emerge through evolution. Think about it. These two very different animals carry echoes of their shared past, demonstrating how evolution shapes life in unique ways. It's like nature's grand experiment, where one ancient ancestor gave rise to countless diverse species that fill our skies and forests today. Isn't it amazing how interconnected life really is? What if I told you New York serves more croissants? The Big Apple, a city famous for its bustling food scene, actually clocks in more croissant sales than France, the birthplace of this beloved pastry. This surprising twist shows just how much culinary cultures can blend and evolve over time. New York's diverse population has embraced French cuisine, infusing it with local flavors and styles. From bakeries on every corner to upscale dining establishments, croissants have become a staple breakfast option for New Yorkers. The city's ability to adopt and adapt various cuisines highlights the ongoing cultural migration that shapes culinary trends. Plus, you can find all sorts of exciting variations, from almond and chocolate-filled delights to trendy creations like croissant donuts. So next time you're enjoying a flaky, buttery croissant in NYC, remember you're indulging in a delicious slice of culinary history. Hard to believe, but fish can swim 40 centimeters long. Some fish species, like the popular guppy or the stunning angelfish, can grow to impressive lengths of around 40 centimeters. This size allows them to thrive in various aquatic environments, whether it's a bustling coral reef or a calm, freshwater lake. Their ability to adapt is nothing short of amazing. These fish can navigate through different water conditions, finding food and avoiding predators with ease. Their streamlined bodies and powerful tails help them zip through the water, showcasing their agility. For many aquatic creatures, being able to reach their destination quickly is essential for survival, especially when avoiding danger or searching for food. Each species has evolved unique traits that enhance their adaptability, revealing the incredible diversity of life beneath the surface. Isn't it fascinating how such small yet mighty creatures can conquer vast underwater worlds? Why is the Crespin bird such a stunning performer? This fascinating bird dazzles everyone with its unique dance moves, making it a true star in the avian world. The Crespin showcases an array of jumps and spins that look like a choreographed routine, leaving observers in awe of its artistic flair. These performances often take place during mating season, where male Crespin birds impress potential partners with their energetic displays. The intricate movements not only serve a romantic purpose, but also help establish territory and attract mates. Observers can't help but be captivated by the energy and precision of the Crespin's dances, as each twist and turn seems perfectly timed. Researchers believe these intricate displays may also play a crucial role in communication among the species, enhancing social bonds and demonstrating fitness. The next time you hear about the Crespin bird, remember it's not just a creature of the sky, it's also a talented performer that brings a touch of artistry to nature. Let's uncover the truth about the flash crash. In 2010, a sudden plunge in the U.S. stock market caught everyone off guard, leading to a staggering $1 trillion loss in just minutes. At the center of this financial storm was Navinder Sarao, an autistic man from London, who had devised a clever plan involving custom algorithms. Over 5 years, Sarao managed to stay one step ahead of high-frequency traders by tricking them into making poor trades. His skills in programming and market analysis allowed him to profit a whopping $40 million while playing a high-stakes game of cat and mouse. But how did Sarao accomplish this? He analyzed market behavior, exploiting tiny fluctuations to create a profitable strategy. His story highlights both the brilliance and the pitfalls of modern trading practices, sparking discussions about ethics in finance and the role technology plays in our economic systems. Could Sarao's actions redefine our understanding of market manipulation? What if I told you Earth hosts 8.7 million species? This incredible number includes everything from tiny insects to majestic whales, showcasing the planet's rich biodiversity. It's not just about having these species. It's essential for us, as over 80% of the global population has a responsibility to help protect them. Every single organism plays a vital role in our ecosystems, contributing to things like clean air, water, and food. Unfortunately, human activities, such as deforestation, pollution, and climate change, threaten many of these species. When one species goes extinct, it can have a ripple effect on the entire ecosystem, affecting the plants and animals that depend on it. So what can you do? Simple choices, like supporting conservation efforts or reducing waste, can make a difference. Together, we can create a healthier planet for the fantastic species we share it with.